Hello again to all of you cinemaniacs out there, and welcome back to Arrow Senior Living's Marvel Cinematic Universe Weekend Movie Marathon Primer Series. My name is Aaron Neeson, Arrow's visual media director, and I am your guide through this marathon, preparing you for the movies you're going to be enjoying with reminders and tips on important events and characters you will be seeing. Today we are laying the groundwork for Eternals, the 26th movie we are watching in this series. We just watched Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, where we saw Shang-Chi battle against his father, Wenwu, and his powerful Ten Rings, as well as the Dweller in Darkness, a soul-consuming demon kept imprisoned for thousands of years by the people of Ta Lo. Shang was able to defeat his father and make him see the folly of his actions. As his last act, Wenwu gave the Ten Rings to Shang-Chi, who was able to use them to destroy the Dweller in Darkness once and for all. In a credit scene, Wong collected Shang-Chi and Katie and told them that the Ten Rings were sending a signal of some kind to parts unknown. Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner also consulted, but both were at a loss as to what the rings are and what the signal is doing. And they welcomed Shang and Katie to a much larger world of superheroics and cosmic crises. And Shang, Katie, and Wong sang Hotel California at karaoke, because why not? We also saw that Shang's sister, Xialing, has become the new head of the Ten Rings organization. I'm excited to see what she plans to do with it. I really hope that you enjoyed Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I had a great time revisiting the kung fu action and gorgeous Chinese-influenced settings and story. But now it is time to move on to the next movie in our marathon, Eternals. So, what do you need to know for this one? Well, let's go over some characters and events you need to keep in mind for this film. No spoilers yet. I promise to warn you before we talk about those. First, you should know that this movie is something of a departure in tone from previous Marvel movies. It is grand in scope, with characters who live for thousands and thousands of years, created by beings that are as old as the universe, the Celestials. We've had some tidbits here and there about Celestials and their activities, but this movie expands on it quite a bit, and I want you to be prepared for the different tone. It is described as mythological science fiction, and I find it really interesting and fun, so I encourage you to keep an open mind while watching. The Eternals are a group of 10 superpowered beings sent to Earth to protect humanity in the year 5000 BC. The Eternals consist of Ajak, the wise and spiritual leader of the Eternals who possesses healing abilities and functions as the bridge between the Eternals and the celestial Arishem. Arishem is Arishem the Judge, the Celestial who charged the Eternals with protecting humans. The other Eternals are Circe, who has the ability to manipulate and change matter, Icarus, who has the power of flight, eye beams, super strength, and durability, Ingo, who can project cosmic energy blasts from his hands, Sprite, who has the permanent appearance of a 12-year-old child and can project lifelike illusions. She is stronger and smarter than she appears. Phastos, an intelligent, cosmic-powered inventor who helps humanity progress technologically behind the scenes. Makari, who can move at superhuman speeds and is the first deaf superhero of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Druig, who can control the minds of others. Gilgamesh is the strongest Eternal, who can also project an exoskeleton of cosmic energy. And rounding out the Eternals is Thena, a fierce warrior who can form any weapon out of cosmic energy. There is also Crow, a deviant who seems to be more than the ravenous beast the other deviants are. And lastly, there is Dane Whitman, a human who works at the Natural History Museum in London as a history professor and is dating Circe. Okay, so now we're going to dig into the plot just a little bit. So for those of you who don't want to know anything in advance, I suggest switching this off now. Okay, everyone here is good with some plot points being spoiled, right? Because some spoilers are imminent. In 5000 BC, 10 superpowered beings known as Eternals are sent to Earth by Arishem, a celestial, on the starship Domo. They are charged with exterminating invasive predators known as the Deviants, who will feast upon all of mankind if they are not stopped. After the last deviants are killed in 1521, the group's opinions differ over their continued relationship with humankind, and they go their separate ways. Over the next 500 years, they mostly live apart, waiting for Ereshem's next orders. In the present day, Cersei and Sprite live together in London. Cersei is in a relationship with human Dane Whitman, who works at the Natural History Museum. Cersei, Sprite, and Dane are attacked one night by the deviant Crow and are in danger of losing, but Icarus arrives and chases the creature away. The three Eternals travel to reunite with their leader, Ajak, only to find her dead, apparently killed by deviants. Cersei is posthumously chosen by Ajak as her successor, the new leader of the Eternals, granting her the ability to communicate with Ereshem. Cersei learns from Ereshem that the Eternals' mission was actually to prepare Earth for the emergence of a new celestial that was growing within. Ereshem explains that for millions of years, he has been planting celestial seeds inside planets where the energy from large populations of intelligent life allows new celestials to be born. The deviants were creations of Ereshem, sent to destroy the apex predators of each planet to ensure the development of intelligent life. But when they evolved and began hunting the planet's native intelligent populations, Ereshem created the Eternals to counter them. It turns out that a celestial was supposed to emerge from within Earth already, but Thanos' snap actually delayed that event. With the recent restoration of Earth's population, humankind has reached the necessary size to allow the celestial Tiamat to be born, which will result in Earth's destruction. Hoping to delay the emergence, the Eternals reunite. But what hope do they have against something so massive and powerful? And some are even wrestling with the questions, should they stop the emergence? Is it their place to do so? I'm going to stop there. There is a ton of excitement and majesty to enjoy in this movie, so I don't want to give away too much. Fun bit of trivia. The Eternals made their first appearance in The Eternals #1 in July of 1976 and were created by legendary comic book artist Jack Kirby. In the comics, they are an offshoot of humanity, changed 1 million years ago to help defend Earth. In the comics, Thanos is an Eternal from the moon of Saturn, Titan, though he is mutated by the deviant gene, making him share the physical appearance of the Eternals' cousin race. I'm very excited for you all to enjoy Eternals. It's a beautiful movie with some fascinating ideas about the Marvel Universe that have some heavy implications about the future. We'll be back soon with another primer for the next movie in our marathon, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Until next time.